Today we'll be tapping on the gate 13, the gate of the listener. Let's just begin by taking a few deep breaths to become present to this moment, connect to the body, connect to the earth. And then when you're ready, find me at the side of the hand. Your eyes can be open, they can be closed. Even though I don't want to have old stories, I don't even want to think the thoughts I have. And then somebody says something and I find myself thinking this thought. That's not based in reality, but it is 100% my reality. And it feels awful. And yet it is so true to my life. And I begin to feel really bad. And I react. And I come from this place of terrible feelingness. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself, who I am and how I feel. Even though I don't want to think these thoughts. And somebody says something, and I think this thought. That is a lie. But it is true. But it is a lie. But it is true. And I believe it with my whole being. And then I go through my whole life and gather all the memories of when to show that this idea that is not true is true. If you didn't say all of that, that's okay. You can just tap with me. That was a long one. And then I come from this place of defensiveness because I think they think. I think they think. And it feels awful. And then I feel awfuler. And then I feel awfuler. And it just spins out of control. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself, who I am and how I feel. Even though I've done a lot of work and I've changed a lot of thoughts. And a lot of thoughts have been changed. Sometimes when someone says something, boom, these lies flood my mind. No one likes you. I'm not good enough. I can't believe they would do this. How could they? If only they would. They don't see me. And the thoughts just loop. And then I feel awful. And I feel defensive. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself, who I am and how I feel. These thoughts, these old stories, this loop, my defensive reactions. Sometimes it just goes without my control. I'm not in control. Just goes. My brain just goes. Deep breath. Check in with the body and see if there's any place that this feeling, that triggered reaction, that when all of a sudden someone says one thing and I go to an old place, an old story, an old thought. If it had to be anywhere in your body, just label that right now. Just put it somewhere. So I feel it in my arms. So wherever you feel it, we're just going to tap on that feeling in our arms. You're invited to stop here, drink some water, or continue with me. Even though my body gets all tingly in the arms when I think of this response that I get. Even though I get this tingly feeling in my arms when I think of these automatic reactions to people. I deeply and completely love and accept myself, who I am, and how I feel. Even though I sense this automatic reaction in my arms, it feels anxiety. I deeply and completely love and accept myself, who I am, and how I feel. Even though I sense this anxiety in my arms when I think of my reacting. I deeply and completely love and accept myself, who I am, and how I feel. My arms, this anxious feeling in my arms. I feel it in my arms. This anxious feeling in my arms. I feel it in my arms. This anxious feeling in my arms. My arms. My arms holds this anxiety. Deep breath. Invitation just to tap through your body part one more time. You can just do this part. Honor your body, your strategy and authority. Remind you to drink water. Take some deep breaths. You can do this again today or not. Thank you for tapping with me and have a beautiful day.